anything, but there was a bell on the door.
Are you doing we weren't talking to you.
You're recounting events that we already know about, really detailed to us. Alright, cool.
It's something I do in real life too, so you're never going to be able to tell.
The 10-foot wide hall is liberally strewn with sharp caltrops. On the northern wall, passage to the room beyond is partially blocked by a roughly mortared 3-foot wide hall, complete with crenellations.
Am I?
There's you see 2 goblins, sort of chilling, with their backs to you, around a smoldering fire.
Can I attempt to greet them diplomatically in Elvish?
Never mind. I have a plan.
What's your plan?
No, it's fine.
So Bryson's asking that, but
Okay, I was saying we could like remove the door from its hinges, so it doesn't set the bell off, and then
it's just open.
Yeah, it's open now.
It's if you open it slowly enough, then the bell doesn't ring.
Okay.
Which it's like attached to the door, so it goes like clang, clang, clang if you open it really fast.
Oh, okay.
But I just opened the door all the way, real slow without going.
Okay. So I'm thinking those of us with guns or ranged attacks could like just spend all the time we need lining up a shot to take these goblins out.
All right. I think
let's marry them. No, keep going.
I think all of us but Stanley have pretty decent ranged attacks. Like my ogre class.
Yeah, I just
hand axes.
I just got that sniper.
Oh yeah, like we can all so we can all just like
bring the character sheet.
launch them from behind.
Let me open up your character sheet real quick.
I'm worried that's gonna be loud though. So do we want to try sneaking past these caltrops and then like slitting their throats?
Good luck sneaking past them now, Butterfingers.
Freedom, here's your card.
Thanks.
Gabriel stifles a sound after you say that.
Oh, is that at me? At me next time.
Yeah.
Don't at me.
Bryson?
If you fold that up into like a little guitar pick and throw it at me, that'd be most.
I'm not gonna fucking throw the paper at you, Stanley.
Paper airplane. Just
Crumple it up the ball, throw it into the sink.
paper airplane.
Okay,
Alley-oop?
Okay, the caltrops, they're gonna make noise when they're triggered, right? How many are there? Like, are there enough that we could conceivably
All over the floor. All over the floor.
Oh, okay. So not enough that we can
What
just,
happens
like,
when you step
carefully
in one?
walk past them, like, but they're gonna go.
But they're caltrops. They don't go off.
I don't know what the...
What do they
They're
do?
little...
There's like nails on the ground.
Yeah,
Wait, I can
forgot
just
what
walk
caltrops
through this
are.
room.
Now I
What do you
remember.
think they were?
Like,
Guys, I can just go through this room.
I pictured a spring razor from Dishonored. That's what I was thinking about.
I can just go through the room.
But yeah, caltrops. Okay. Yeah, freaking Freedom and I can.
Freedom has very strong feet,
I
so he can walk through any room.
Are you aware of? Oh, that's okay. I'm gonna amend my story. So back. As soon as I discovered what was happening to me, because I was already really into like the occult and death magic and stuff, like I instantly assumed the best case scenario, which luckily turned out to be true, and that I was basically a lich, and I hadn't really been getting on my vitamins very much, but the instant that happened, I just consumed all the broccoli and milk I could get my hands on in the weeks and months following the catastrophe, so I have the strongest bones you'll ever see. Or at least I'm telling myself that I will. It's actually not true because my digestive system wasn't functioning, which is why I'm in character bragging to you guys about my strong-ass bones.
I am the strongest bones.
You know why milk makes your bones stronger?
Why?
Because it contains calcium. Bah! Don't.
That wasn't a joke.
Yeah, no, you can move through the caltrops slowly.
Alright, what about
Hey, I have dragon feet. Can I just walk through them?
Yeah, okay.
I have big old scales.
Every
On
single
my
one of you.
feet.
Every single one of you can move through the caltrops slowly.
And be quiet.
You might want to make stealth checks for that.
Ooh, okay.
I'm gonna make.
Okay, so do we want to line up a ranged shot and just hope that there's no one but those two goblins that's going to hear us, or attempt to stealth up to the kobolds and slit their throats?
Well, I don't have stealth. I don't trust myself to walk through these things.
Wait,
so
don't I have stealth?
I have stealth.
Stanley has stealth, but he's not proficient in
Somehow.
dexterity. Or he does not have good dexterity.
Do I have stealth?
I have fine dexterity.
What's your dexterity?
12.
That's not
So
bad.
all three of you have the same stealth bonus, which is +3.
I have 16 dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to
Freedom,
go through there.
You have 16?
Wait, I have 16 plus 3.
Yeah. You all have a +3 to
Oh,
your
I
stealth.
thought you said. Oh, is dexterity and stealth the same thing?
Dexterity determines stealth. If
Yeah,
you're not proficient
dexterity-
with stealth,
Got it.
Yeah.
then you don't get an extra bonus.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
So
But I have a proficiency in stealth. Yeah,
Oh, then you get a +5.
that's what I was fucking saying.
God, the
tell me that.
stealthiest robot.
I told you I had stealth.
I asked and you said no. I don't think so.
Alright.
No, I didn't fucking say. I said I have stealth, don't I? And
Can we just appreciate that the guy with metal feet is the quietest out of all of us?
He's got
Metal
he's got
feet.
like he's got like carbon fiber, like nanofiber, or like muscle fiber
I was thinking like,
analogs.
well, it is metal, but I was thinking like treads, like
Yeah.
like under your feet.
yeah, because then metal would be loud and also damage. Yeah.
Anyway, so here's my suggestion for a plan. Freedom, and probably you guys also, because I have faith in you guys and your stealth checks. Try to go up behind the kobolds and slit their throats, and failing that, I will attempt to line up a stealth shot at least one of them so that we can help with, so that we can get it over faster. Like I'll,
Yeah, Bryson,
Okay.
you're definitely close enough to land a Eldritch Blast. And let me check the range on your Chill Touch.
Does that apply a status effect? I forgot.
Chill Touch makes it so that they can't receive healing. Can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. And that has the same range as your. So your Chill Touch does less damage, but it could screw them over for healing.
I don't really think we're going to see any healing out of those goblins. So I'm going to stick with Eldritch Blast.
I think it is better to eat now the bowl.
So I'm going to, like...
That's how my mom always lets me lick the bowel.
Alright, so I'm going to, like... So, okay, I'm going to describe to you in great detail, but not in character, just the action that I'm going to take to line up my Eldritch Blast, because I want to do this with the most accuracy possible. So my arcane focus is to take my head off and hold it in my hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I form... So, basically, I, like, very carefully, actually, before I take my head off, I take my right hand off, and then my hand latches on my shoulder or whatever. Take my head off, put it on just like prop it on the stump of my right hand, so my head's like my arm's functioning as a neck, sort of. And then I take the hand back off my shoulder, and my two hands form like a tunnel, like this.
Mm-hmm.
And so like this wrist is just dangling free, and then I hold that in front of my right eye socket as like a scope.
Yeah.
And this is how I'm lining up the Eldritch Blast, and I'm going to shoot it out of one of the eye sockets of my skull.
This is called readying an action, and it basically you say, when this trigger happens, I will do this action.
Yeah, so
then you don't have to do initiative for it.
Right. So the trigger is going to be either of the goblins noticing any of that.
That's sick.
But before we do anything, I'd like to make a perception check to see if there are any like alarms or ways of notifying other goblins.
Oh yeah.
Or
Okay,
if
sit by
there's
them.
if they are cardboard cutouts instead of actual real goblins, and we're just fools of ourselves right now.
9, and then I have a perception proficiency.
You don't have to say.
Okay, can I?
Does that say womb?
Better safe than sorry, because I have my.
Yeah,
plus-
What does it
plus
say?
5.
It says womb. It says what?
Womb.
It says womb.
13, so that's a 18.
Womb.
You still don't understand people.
All right.
Womb.
Dude, so we were talking about going to West
anything,
Campus
so I
and
think
changing.
we're okay.
Me and Simon on graduation were talking about going to West Campus and changing all those things to just say womb instead
Womb.
of WCMB.
Okay, so
Please.
all right, so
Just give a shitload of electric tape and just.
Womb.
okay, so we're doing this. We're gonna do it.
We're doing it.
Okay, so you guys, I guess stealth up to the kobolds.
Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Roll.
The stealth boy goes first.
I'm gonna.
Stealth boy.
Wait, okay, so.
I was trained in the military. Why wouldn't I be stealth
you,
boy?
It's gonna be you two going up to slit their throats, and then me and Bryson in the back, because I have a really good shot.
Yeah, we could do that. So are you also gonna ready a shot?
Yeah, I'm gonna ready a shot. So you'll take the one on the left, I'll take the one on the right.
Okay, yeah, and the trigger for both of our actions is gonna be either of them noticing Freedom or Stanley.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What'd you get?
Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow. Nat one.
Nat 1.
Yeah, you're like, clank, clank, clank. All these caltrops sure are annoying to push out of the way really quick.
These are some nice crunchy caltrops.
I just imagined it's like...
These caltrops are loud, huh, guys? And you're like,
No, Freedom, you know, like that one gif of the guy like destroying his room.
Yeah. Just fucking sick. Dude, yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
You're like,
so these goblins are like, what was that?
everything, and like Freedom like falls on his face.
Okay, these goblins are like, what was that? And they turn around.
And
You attack first.
I attack first.
Yeah, as they turn around, we just launch them.
12.
Yeah.
I hit.
Let me see what you got. Oh yeah, you killed it. Yeah, you just got one like right between the eyes. It's like, and it falls over.
So
I'm just imagining this whole like chain of events happening where I'm just like, wow! And he turns around and is like, what? Just gets shot in the head immediately.
Yeah, like we're like taking so long to plan this out, and then Freedom's like, okay, I got this. Hey guys! I forgot the plan! And then some guy was like, what? And then his head is just off.
Alright. Help is last.
Whoops.
Here we go. 1.
Wow! Wow.
This is weighted.
We have a fucking loaded
It's
die.
a spin down.
Hits Freedom.
Yeah, no, your head like falls off your hand.
Okay. Okay.
No, you do shoot it. It's just your head falls off your wrist at that exact moment, and so it goes like wildly off course.
Right, so my head like tilts and falls off my wrist, along with the hand that I was gripping my other hand with, and my left hand that I had in front. So I now am handless and headless, and all I can see is the ground. So I'm just like sort of stumbling around trying to collect myself.
Oh, I didn't mention this. My my perfect headshot gave me just a raging boner.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Boing. I just had to like sit there like, holy shit for a second.
alright. So, well, I don't hit anyone else though, right? With my Eldritch Blast, I just hit the wall or something.
Fucking cleave me and Meebo in half.
No, so Stanley,
Yeah.
you have this option right now, or we'll say Freedom has an option because he just screwed up the stealth roll and he's closer. So Freedom, you can do something.
Okay, I'll try and kill the other goblin
Try it.
with a gun,
Go for
a
it.
pistol. I'm gonna go for a headshot too.
gun.
This is my goal. I'm trying to show up Gabriel right now because I don't want him to know
You're gonna get another
how
one.
bad I feel about fucking this whole thing up.
What'd you get?
I was hoping it was another one. I got an S.
That's 5.
Yeah.
So that's a no. You can also like throw a dagger at them if you want.
I'll throw a dagger. I
One
don't
more
give a shit.
time.
It's the butterfly knife, so it's like spinning and shit too.
That's the worst knife you could ever throw at anybody.
Hey, fuck this game. I got a 4.
Yeah, no, your butterfly knife like bounces off his head. He's like, ah!
Yeah, it closes, like slow motion closes as soon as it hits him.
Alright, so Stan, go.
I want to hit somebody.
What are
Okay.
you gonna do?
I'm gonna hit the
Freedom
guy.
with your
You
leg.
could try to run through the caltrops. You also have 3 indexes.
What'd you say?
I said lift your leg so
Oh.
I can roll your.
I
How
thought
many
you said
times? How
freedom
many
left
hand
you
axes can I
dry.
throw in one turn?
Uh,
Okay, I'm gonna throw a hand axe at the dude that Freedom just missed.
yeah.
Roll.
It's Freedom just
Add your
missed
strength bonus to it.
twice.
18 plus 3 is 21.
Yeah, you hit. So that's
I hope you feel fucking good about
and
yourself.
Is your fucking
a D6.
stiffy? Is your stiffy hard as ice?
Yeah, Stan. He's you just like hit him. His like right in the jaw. Like the tip lands like right between 2 of his teeth, and he's like, "Ah!" And you have a bonus action left.
So he's
I'm gonna throw another
So
one
he's
at
not
him.
dead yet. He's just almost dead.
He's just very,
Well-
very almost dead.
Well, if you want to add some flavor to it, I would personally run up to him and rend the axe out of his face.
Yeah, but then I have to run through the caltrops, and I don't want to do that.
Cow drops.
Yeah, caltrops.
Didn't you
Well,
just?
I have a thing to point out, but in D&D, aren't you only allowed to take the attack action once per turn? Or are you guys both like warriors that let you take attacks? as
Bonus
bonus
if
actions?
you're using 2 light weapons,
You can attack them, and daggers are light weapons.
so are hand axes.
Okay, but your rifle is a light weapon also?
It's a pistol.
Hyde's
Oh.
rifle is not. The pistol is light. Yeah.
It's a hand crossbow.
Yeah.
Yours is a hand crossbow.
No, mine's a long. Mine's a.
It's a longbow, right?
Do I have 2 longbows?
You
Yeah,
also
I have
have
2
the-
longbows.
Okay.
Okay.
And a sniper rifle.
What were you trying to do?
Well,
Sniper rifle is a
With
longbow.
your own-
I know it was longbow.
Dislocate my
But
fucking
his pistol
legs?
is
Is
a
that what
hand
you were trying to do,
Yeah.
Shane?
I'm gonna fucking disable you.
Okay.
So,
Face down.
Is that what happens when you dislocate your legs?
So Hyde's thing. He has an extra third of an arm. So I'm just saying that because normally with a heavy weapon like his, you can't use your bonus action to attack with another weapon. But he has an extra bonus action, so I'm saying that
It's an extra bonus action.
yeah.
on
So
top of
it just loads one of your bonus actions with can't attack with that.
Yeah, it's a bonus hand release.
That's fair.
Specifically my third hand
So I'm
action.
the only one of us that can perform 1 attack per turn.
Correct.
Not including my raven.
Oh, well, me not including my hand axes, because normally I just use my big old,
My
big
raven.
boy.
So Stan, did you hit with your second one?
No, I have not rolled.
Oh, really?
I got a 14 plus 3, 17.
Yeah, you hit. Let me. Oh, yeah, he's just dead.
Okay.
Yeah, the other one.
We
the
did
other
it.
one just okay. The back end of your axe hits the back end of the other axe, driving it in further and cutting into his.
This was the fucking like crispest, cleanest combat encounter I've ever had.
Right, it was for me and Bryson the worst
Yeah.
thing that possibly could have
Hyde and
happened.
Stanley Hyde gets a perfect headshot. Stanley gets like a Robin Hood tier, like double perfect bullseye, and then Freedom just clanks in on the caltrops and falls on his face, and then I just drop my head and I'm flailing around.
it's like
I want to point out that I think that Freedom looks like a Protectron from Fallout. So, like, him just being face down, just like a turtle, just going.
oh, did I show you?
Danger,
Did
Will
I show you?
Robinson.
I have
Danger.
Oh, shit.
There are
Danger, Will
about 200 caltrops strewn on the floor of this room, and there is a a small wall that's about 3 feet high, but it has like
Ah, damn it! That's
Premonitions.
way cooler looking.
Why would I look like a protector?
I don't know.
Okay, so
You're unbelievable.
what are we doing?
You're just a can.
I want to like walk through the caltrops real slowly and like clear them out with my foot in front of me. It's like brushing in them to the side with my foot, like pointing out, going like that as I walk through.
I could have helped.
And I'm gonna follow Hyde.
So since you guys seem to be interested in like doing trap stuff, I'm gonna recommend to you that you take the caltrops.
Oh yeah, let's take all these caltrops.
Where are we gonna put them? They'll fuck to the bag.
We can play jacks with them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's play some jacks with some fucking caltrops.
You play.
How about this active grenade too? Yeet.
You play jacks with caltrops.
Have you ever?
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, you can't. Oh
You play
yeah,
with
you do.
They're blunted caltrops.
You fucking do. I forgot.
They're blunted.
Oh shit.
Okay, so as you move into this next room over the walls, after you collect all the caltrops, the filth on the floor, stains on the walls, attest to the years of use this room has seen at the hands of creatures unconcerned with hygiene. On the eastern side of the southern wall is a
Fucking
crudely
this room.
mortared half wall, complete with crenulations. You already did that. Okay. You already got the goblins.
Can we loot the goblins? What's on them?
Hold on. Let me check. Shitty scimitars and shitty short bows.
Oh, cool.
Dude, fucking.
So no.
So no.
Alright. If you search the room though, you find some putrid jerky, vinegary wine, and poorly preserved water skins.
I'll
and
take
other worthless bits of clutter.
I'll take that vinegary wine.
Sounds good.
Throw it at someone and light
All
it on
right.
fire.
So the room at the end, sort of like, okay, so this is the hallway you just went through. The room at the end sort of goes like that, and there's a door right there.
Should I be afraid? Okay.
Roll for afraid.
Where's the dice? We die.
You gonna go through the door?
Stanley's got it.
Stanley, give me that. I'm rolling for afraid.
Rolling for afraid.
Roll for spook.
I am
Very afraid.
very afraid right now.
You're afraid.
19.
Okay, are you gonna go through the door?
Yeah.
Well, not me first, but
I'll
yeah.
go first.
Okay, as you open the door, you see a short hallway as, but like the wall to your left only goes out for about 10 feet before it splits off to a larger room. You can't see the whole room because it goes like, that's where you're entering from. It goes like that, and you can't see what's on the other side. You do hear thip, 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 thip. Not
Like, yeah, you're onomatopoeing. It's like a noise.
You hear the
Is that
sounds.
someone like?
You hear the
grabbing
sounds of
their-
arrows hitting something.
Oh, I was imagining someone grabbing their dick and be like, huh, huh.
That's what I assumed it was the arrows thing, not your weird thing.
And you notice a bunch of blunted and broken arrows on the floor, and you see a single practice dummy from your vantage point, but there conceivably could be more further on.
Incredible.
Can I have my Raven boy just like take a just sort of
Wait, I'll be
take a look in there?
I'll be fine if I just go. I won't die from arrows, as long as they don't hit my weak spot.
You realize that you don't have any damage resistance.
As long as they don't hit my meat.
I mean, like, I know you're a robot, but like, you don't have any damage resistance.
Right, but I'm lucky as fuck. You know all those like 3s and 1s I rolled? Yeah.
Save it up as
He's
luck.
gotta start rolling 20s now.
Yeah.
Okay, but seriously, I want to send my Raven to take a little peek. Hopefully no one notices him.
There's a total of 3 practice dummies in the room, and there are, he peeks around, there's another one of those sort of from the other room. It's wider, and there's 3 goblins with short bows practicing their aim on the other side of that. They do not notice your Raven.
Oh, I know how.
Are they facing like where?
They're facing where you guys would come out.
Okay.
Yes.
So they would see us if we walked through the door.
Correct.
Well, you're already through the door. They would see you if you walked past the wall.
Basically, it's like a door and then the corridor, and then you turn right, and then there's the thing.
Okay,
I
yeah.
have been in this room before.
So if we walked any further out than my Raven is, we would be immediately seen and.
They're also completely shit shots because they're kobolds. Or
They're
goblins.
goblins.
They're goblins. Sorry.
Hmm.
Still,
Yeah, can we see how well they're doing against the target dummies?
can we check their progress?
There's a lot of arrows on the floor, and there's not a lot of arrows at the target dummies.
Okay.
I think as long as we like take them out at the
So
range
there's-
of the target dummies, we're fine.
Yeah, and there's.
Can we I know I have some rope on me, which I'm quite fond of. Can we take Bryson's arm off? Can we take Bryson's arm off and tie some rope around it and then throw it to grab the target dummy and then pull it back to where we are?
Is
very
that how your
slowly?
arm works?
They're like on posts attached to the floor.
Oh,
Can we
okay.
throw it and just like
But
smack one
if
of the
they
goblins
weren't,
in
then
the
yes,
face?
I can detach my limbs and control them separately from me at will.
I have a hatchet that I wouldn't mind losing. If you want to go with this, I'll give you a hatchet. To
I
cut.
have. Wait, don't we still have Meepo with us?
We. Oh,
Meepo, no!
I forgot his name.
He literally
Well,
forgot
who do you
his
think
name.
we dress up as a target dummy?
Meepo?
Wait, well, what would be the purpose of dressing them up as a
You realize they'll notice if you take the target dummy. Right.
Why don't we just kill them?
Yeah,
There's literally 3 of them.
Literally.
There's
Dude, literally half of our team was incapacitated and in pieces on the floor, and we still managed to.
you just killed 2 before they could react.
Well, well, they were unaware. These guys have weapons drawn,
Well, okay,
shooting
yeah,
towards our
reasonable
position.
question.
And
Yeah, well, last time we
We
tried
did
to
a
sneak
surprise
up on
round
them,
if
they
we
all
jumped
died,
out.
so.
Probably.
Alright, so I think that we can, if we don't, like, if more than 2 of us are capable of doing anything, we can obliterate those goblins before they can properly start attacking us.
I say if I use rage and I just go in and just like slice all of them in half, I think we're good.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
So let's have let's
We'll have Stanley go first.
let's all just I say we all just get ready and just run out at once. Stanley's leading the charge and moving the fastest, just running straight at
He's
them,
the
screaming
tank.
at the
Wait,
top
okay,
of the
so
lungs.
there's 3 goblins like popping up above cover and then shooting an arrow and popping back in. As Stanley runs out, I want to like peek around the corners a little bit, like totally prone on the ground, and like ready in action. So as soon as the leftmost goblin pops up, I take a shot right at his head.
Okay.
So they were popping up from behind cover.
That's why I'm so worried.
They're
Yeah.
already popped up. They're just shooting them.
Oh, okay.
Once your surprise round is
So-
over, they're gonna
Yeah.
start actually. Using
As soon as they notice Stanley, then I want to take a shot at the leftmost one's head.
All right. I'm just gonna rattle myself out there, just jiggle my bones and just walk out behind Stanley and just I'll just stick an Eldritch Blast at
Just stick one here.
the. I'll just toss. I'll just toss an Eldritch Blast at the center one.
Okay.
So Hyde's taking a shot at the leftmost one.
I'm literally running in and just
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
I'm just
So,
going.
Hyde, can you?
I'm gonna Darius these.
Freedom, are you doing anything?
Can you go for the one? Can you go for the one?
Wow,
on the far
Stanley,
right?
please get that.
Stanley.
Yeah.
Can you go for the one on the far right?
Can I just go?
That's the
for,
closest one too.
Can I just go for the ones? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll, go,
okay.
I'll go for the one on the far right. I'm pretty sure I'll land a hit.
And
But if
then-
I kill him, I'm going for the one on the left.
By the time you kill him, Hyde and I will probably have killed the other two.
The idea is to run up, kill one, and then immediately turn around and just nail
So
them.
Stan, you're raging right now?
Yeah, I'm reading right now.
Heavy rage.
Yeah.
May as well.
Yeah, it'll be a
Okay.
fun time.
So,
Maybe I'll die, maybe I won't. Who
I have
knows?
ramen, guys, if you guys want.
Ramen?
nice. Okay, so let's do some roll.
I can make a big pot of
Okay,
ramen.
so Stanley's going first since he's the one charging in.
Stanley, roll for your attack. On
So
the,
Stan, you run in, the goblins are like, what? What the fuck?
I didn't want to scare them.
And
Can I
you-
use intimidation just like passively?
I'm gonna wait until they're
Are
done.
they already scared?
Was that
They're
your
gonna
goblin
run from the
impression?
room as soon as
Yeah.
it's their turn.
They see freaking Stanley's character, and they just.
So Stan, you vault over the wall in your rage and just cleave one. Roll for it.
Are you serious?
You know, shut up.
You have advantage on this one.
I have a 4.
Then roll again.
I got a 2.
So that's you just miss completely. You take a good chunk out of the floor though.
You cleave your own
Fuck
leg.
you.
No, it's not that bad.
No, I know.
I want to reroll.
So,
You already did.
I want another one.
okay, I feel like Hyde should roll next because he was already lined up, and I just kind of rattled out there after Stanley. So you were more prepared than I was. So you.
Go ahead.
14.
That wasn't my roll.
Oh, that was for
That
me.
was to give
Yeet.
you to roll.
11.
Yeah.
I hit?
Dude,
I,
these chances.
Thank you.
I wanna,
You don't kill though. You deal 4 damage.
I wanna,
How dead does he look? Oh,
He's about half.
So I just shoot and take a chunk out of his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah. He jerked away from where I was aiming when Stanley scared all of them. So my bullet hit his shoulder instead.
that's your
It's his fault,
excuse.
not mine.
so I walk up to the one that they're just attacking right now, and I'm it's like walking, I slowly get faster, and I wind up a little bit, and fucking get the switchblade and just stab him in the back, and then as he's dealing with that, I shoot him in the head.
Okay, so stab then shoot.
Yeah.
That's some fucking finesse right there.
You might.
What
Okay.
the fuck is this?
So roll for the shoot.
Okay. 18.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
You just kill him with that shoot.
Damn.
You're point blank, dude.
I know, it was gonna be cooler if I did.
You probably would have killed him with the stab too. Okay. It is now. Brayson's turn.
Yeah. All right. So I'm aiming at the center.
I'm gonna need you to kill these guys pretty quickly.
Should I aim for the center one or the one that you just missed with your axe?
I'd suggest the center one because I can run after the right one. Is
Yeah, Stanley's right next to the
You
right.
know,
Okay.
you will be cool. You don't know me, but
Oh, that's right. They have bows. They don't like close combat. I forgot.
Yeah.
I was
If a sniper is ever trained on me.
Okay, so rolling for Eldritch Blast on the center goblin. That's a 15 plus my charisma plus 3 plus 2. That's 20.
That's
So that's
ridiculous.
just trying to make sure I got continuity.
Yeah, that's 5 damage. You got one.
Yeah, that's more
Nice.
or less the
It's
same.
not that much.
But he's hurt. He's
hurt?
definitely not having a good time.
Okay, now we're
Can
back.
I have my raven just go over and like claw his eyes out?
I'm like,
Also,
hi.
It's gonna deal 1 damage.
But
it's better than not doing anything.
Go ahead,
And
try.
I also think it's
Fire
doubtful that they'll
rest.
try to attack the raven this time.
I'm in my
because
character.
they
It's
have
not my
bows.
fault.
Here, go ahead, try.
Ravens are small.
hi.
Well, they're
I
actually
saw
close.
you like.
He gets +2. Okay, yeah.
Plus 4. He gets plus 4. He still doesn't left.
Oh,
What happened? Did it hit you in the face?
No, it like it blocked and then it went up.
So that was our surprise. Do we
We're
roll
doing initiative now.
Okay. So we're rolling initiative because that was our surprise round, but now we actually have to combat. So Bryson rolls initiative for himself, 20. Bryson rolls initiative for his raven,
1.
11. But he gets +2, so that's 13 for the raven.
What's your dex bonus? It's just plus 0, right?
Me? Yeah, 0.
What's the raven?
Raven is 13 total. Nat 11 +2.
Everybody else roll initiative.
You got die, dude. Thanks, dude. 15 plus dex bonus of 1.
Kick that
There's a sore spot on my gums
4.
right where the fucking apple contacts them.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I'm trying to eat
Is-
this goddamn apple.
Wait, what'd you roll?
It is a
4
Nice.
Do you have another apple for you?
plus 3 for death.
Dude, do you have another
15.
apple?
Alright, so wait, what's your dex bonus?
It's like
Plus 3.
3.
So Bryce, it's your turn.
So yeah, so it's 20 for me, and then Freedom, and then Hyde, and then Stanley, and then my Raven.
no, my ducks just. Oh yeah, never
What
mind.
about the goblins?
Goblins go after everybody but Hyde.
Okay, so
Stanley goes after me.
Fuck
Let me do it
me.
for you. You got a 16.
Oh.
You got a 15. Go ahead, Bryson.
okay, so I'm gonna just follow up Eldritch Blast at the one that I just hit, like just the one, the old 1-2.
Yeah, just one from one of your eyes and the other one from the other.
Yeah. Superman Heat Vision. 19,
Yeah, hit.
and then Damahe.
Does
I
not
don't want my
kill.
skeleton to be too
You don't
cartoony.
want more damage to it.
I don't want my skeleton to be too cartoony. Oh, my skeleton? Yeah, he shoots lasers out of his eyes.
I don't want my skeleton to be too mean. I'm picturing though my Eldritch Blast is like not really a laser. Like the whole scope thing that I was doing was more of just like I think it's like my character thinks it's cool and thematic, but I picture the Eldritch Blast is actually just like I command like a little like pop of death energy.
Oh,
just
like
to
that with
happen.
the little Karthus cue?
Yeah, like that.
Alright,
I've never
Freedom, it's your
played
turn.
against Karthus, so I don't know what you're talking
Oh.
Freedom, it's your turn.
But
Are we
it's
still fighting?
yeah,
Okay.
it's your turn.
Yeah,
There's okay, so there's one
Time was the
kobold.
only person managed
I want to do a roll towards the kobold.
There's one that I was killing that's like
We'll have it.
I'm
almost
gonna murder
dead,
the I'm
and
gonna
then
murder the
one
goblin
that's
then.
actually completely unharmed but standing right next to this monstrosity.
I'm gonna kill the monstrosity.
No! I don't want to kill it.
I'm gonna kill it.
Monstrosity.
There's one that's right next to you. It's
Damn.
closer than the one that Stanley's attacking.
I'll take that one then.
And that's the almost dead one. You can
No,
probably
I'll give you that one. I'll take the one that's standing.
What the fuck?
They won't die instantly.
I'll just run over and
Well,
kill one
I
of
mean,
them.
it probably will with Stanley, since Stanley's weapon is
I feel
does
like
the most damage of any
Yeah.
weapon.
yeah,
I'm
okay. I feel like you could hit the one that's almost dead and right next to you with one attack and then use your other whichever
Oh,
of the two.
I'll do that.
So just stab the one in front of you and shoot Stanley's.
We're
No.
supposed to let noodles in.
Oh yep. I'll stab the one in front of me, and then I'm do a tactical roll, and I shoot the
I was
bullet.
gonna
Go
say,
ahead.
oh yeah, I was gonna describe Carcas's cue to you. It's
Love
just
it.
like a little
Okay.
like just like
Yeah, that kills the
up
first
and
one.
up.
12.
Like it's literally just a whoop of death
Yeah.
energy. Like it's just a little pop. But
yeah,
instead
that's
of
your
like,
shoot.
but instead of like the area of a Carthus cue, it's just
and
gonna
that
be like
one
popping energy out.
kills the second one.
I did it.
It's dope as fuck.
Freedom did a badass turn.
Fuck you, Freedom.
Alright.
I'm
So
sorry I killed your
I
dream.
love you.
now that you guys
Sorry when you killed the enemy. I killed the enemy. We're all working together to fight.
now that you guys are killed, or now that you guys have killed the things, there's
Hey.
three exits to this room.
God damn it! Now I just used a rage for nothing.
There were 3 goblins in the room. So
And I wanted to
you
kill
decided
two.
to rage. You decided to rage with 3 goblins in the room.
Correct.
You guys like
Hey,
You have
potato
one more
chips?
rage.
Potato.
One
What
more rage
flavor
for the
potato
day.
chips?
It's Steve barbecue. Whoops.
No.
Hell yeah.
All right, so
Do you have a cough drop?
Cough drop.
He just
alright,
like
so
the taste.
drop top.
here's what I'm thinking.
Drop box.
I have a. Oh,
I am so upset right now.
He asked for 1 cough drop.
I missed.
Holy shit.
Okay, so Freedom. I'm gonna describe what I think you did. So, you actually did not stab the one in front of you first. What you did was, so I don't remember the name of the movie, but there was a shitty movie that MythBusters did an episode on whether you can curve a bullet by firing a gun like doing this.
Wanted.
Wanted, yeah.
There's
Okay.
a game based
Wanted
on
was great.
You curve the bullet
Wanted
onto
was
a kobold's
amazing.
head, Wanted style. So the muzzle flash
Wanted
and
was
gunpowder
flawless.
are spray
Wanted
or
wasn't
whatever.
shitty.
Okay. I didn't see it. I don't have an opinion on it. I just said shitty because it had that in it that didn't happen actually.
Didn't he have either Morgan Freeman or Keanu Reeves?
Anyway,
Oh my god.
Keanu Reeves.
so muzzle flash and spray
No, it
of
wasn't Keanu
gunpowder
Reeves.
hit the kobold in front of you, the goblin in front of you, in the face as the bullet curves around him and goes right through the side of the head of the one on the far side. The one in front of you is now blinded and screaming, and you just bop him in the top of the head with your knife.
I was a lot cooler than what I did.
No, that
I've
movie
been trying to curve a bullet this whole time. Just like that. I was just thinking of that. I was like, I need to curve a
Oh
bullet.
yeah, Friends been talking about Wanted this whole time.
that movie, by the way, did not have Keanu Reeves in it. It did have that was the first starring role. It was the breakout role of James McAvoy. He later went on to play young Professor.
Hey, Jesus! Hey!
Is that mine?
Hey, X.
This is the.
That is yours. No, that's yours.
Ah! This is mine.
So,
That's an angry dog.
there's 3 exits to this room. There's
It's
one on the
angry,
north
it's just
face.
saying.
There's one on the north face, and there's 2 on the west faces. One of which is in the room with the target practice, and the other one is in the room without the target.
Which wall did we come in through?
The one with the target practice.
Cardinal direction.
You came in from the southeast of the.
Okay, so let's go out the north.
Okay. You're going anywhere?
I'm gonna start walking out the north, and I'm gonna send my son to actually check out one of the other ones. It doesn't matter. So just 2 for 1.
Okay. Which one?
One of the west ones, I guess.
Which one though? Because there's both of the other ones are on the left.
The whichever one's closest to me at the time I start walking. So whichever one.
Yeah,
okay.
that's the. Okay.
So I'm still right next to the place we came out. Whichever one of the left doors is closest to where I am is where the Raven's gonna go down, and then I walk down the north door.
Okay. It's a shitty wooden door and it's locked.
The one that Raven goes to. All right. Then that's all the information that I have as I'm going through the north door, and I'm gonna wait for the other guys to see what they're doing.
Okay. You guys, which door do you want to go through?
The one.
So my Raven boy already looked at one of the 2 doors on the left, and it's a shitty wooden door that is locked. It could be broken into, but my Raven can't really do anything but look at it.
I can just break that door.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. So I'm headed toward the north door, just exploring on my own.
Can I break down the locked door?
Yes, you can.
Can I do that right now?
Yes, you
I'm
can.
gonna do that.
Do you need to roll for it?
Roll strength check.
How much?
You get advantage of it. You get advantage on it because I presume you're using your axe.
Probably.
And you're still raging.
And I'm still racing.
Yeah, you get. Just get.
Wait, is it a door smashing?
Did I smash
Do it
it?
again.
Roll.
I have a +3 on my strength.
I need it.
9.
You get triple advantage.
13. Awesome.
Yeah, you break through.
Yay!
Okay, so through that door.
Yeah. Phoenix.
Is a it's a low ceiling room. There's a large iron spike driven into the floor near the door, and a small iron cage set further back. Several sets of corroded manacles are connected to the walls, and some still bind a few crumbling skeletons. The iron spike, bound with... Where's everybody?
Eyes in there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear.
Can Freedom hear me?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Yeah. So, connected to the iron spike in the center of the room are 3 kobolds who are bound with a crude rope to it.
Are they alive?
Yes.
How long do you
And,
put
and in the cage in the back of the room is a gnome. That was originally where I was going to put you, but I figured it's still in the back.
How long do you put
Alright, so...
Like, you should not use this still, right?
2.5 minutes.
But, yeah,
Do we don't know if the kobolds understand common, right? We just assume they do.
We know that they understand Draconic, which
Yeah, but
your
they
boy
probably-
can speak.
They probably also speak some common. Anyway, I'm just gonna say, like, hey, buddies, we found you guys. You want us to let you out? You want to do some freedom?
Meepo says the same thing, but in Draconic. Yeah, they all enthusiastically say yes.
In Draconic?
Yeah, a little bit wide-eyed because they can't believe that Meepo's rescuing them.
What did you say?
There's 3 kobolds bound to the spike, and I just offered to free them, and then Meepo translated for me, and then they all graciously accepted, but they're also kind of baffled that it's Meepo that's rescuing them.
The gnome in the cage in the back of the room sort of goes like, I would also like to be rescued. Please.
Is that the guy?
I swear to Christ.
Okay,
Siren?
so it's not Darren's.
Okay.
You would never get captured like this.
Darren doesn't like
He is in this world, though.
Yeah, he would get murdered pretty quickly, actually.
Okay, so, I have, okay,
Do you want to cold hands their manacles and then
Be
stab
careful
them?
with that.
ooh, can I do that?
What?
You could.
Not
You could also
meant
just
for that.
break the manacles. It's not they're not attached to the manacles. They're attached to a rope.
Oh,
Oh,
You can just cut the rope.
wait, untie the rope.
hold on.
I like more rope.
I'm real excited to use my bone saws, so I'm gonna, because I know you want more rope, so I'm gonna do my best to find the place to use like one of my 4 bone saws, mini bone saws, to cut the rope where it'll give him the most length of rope.
So I know you want more rope. It's really shitty rope.
Alright,
So do I just cut
Why do you want the rope so bad?
I like, it's fucking useful.
You already have every
Asshole.
single person here has 50 feet of it.
Well, maybe we need more.
Okay, so
You can just ask for some hours.
I do. Okay,
Everyone needs rope.
how about I'm gonna leave.
Useful.
I'm gonna
Did you just
leave.
whistle?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the kobolds to you guys. You guys free the kobolds. I'm gonna go over to the gnome's cage, and I'm gonna spooky cold hands the bars of his cage and see if I can snap them.
Ah!
Do we-
Oh my god, ow!
You good, Freedom?
Jesus Christ, sorry. I didn't mean to attract attention to myself, but like, I bent my hand in like a really weird way.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Do we have chiseling tools? Do we have a chisel? I feel like I remember one of us having a chisel.
Oh, okay, so I don't have a chisel, but what I do have is chill touch and a baseball bat. So I'm gonna chill touch the bars of this gnome's cage, and then I'm just gonna whack them with the baseball bat, trying to spare him from shards, but basically I just tell him to get out of the way.
Okay.
The cage is really shitty.
This is cool, Simon. We want to do cool things.
Okay, go ahead.
I get my spell slots back after a short rest, okay? I'm making the most of what
Well,
I
your
can
chill
do.
touch doesn't even take a spell slot.
Oh, true, that's a
Yeah, you do it. You just succeed. You just do it.
Right, okay, I don't even need to roll for it.
It would have taken a strength check if you decided to try to bend them normally.
Well, okay. I
Could you see
I'm
that
not
on a
a
hat?
strength of 8.
You're using a baseball bat to break frozen, rusted metal.
Yes.
It works.
He
It
is.
works.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so this gnome is like, thank you guys. I guess.
What's your name? What's your name?
Name!
Every single character.
Hi.
Okay, before I say it, every single character in this adventure has a shitty name.
Dude,
Say it.
My
Say
name is Ernie Timber.
What's your sex?
Okay,
ASL quick.
is this gonna be Nico 2.0?
Point and laugh.
No, he's not a pacifist.
Even you, Meepo.
So he's eventually gonna get mad at us if we continue to abuse him.
Well, he's also not an adventurer.
Let's break its legs.
What's your name?
Erky Timbers.
Orky? Okay. Orky, what did you do before you got fucking captured?
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Say it again.
Erky Timbers.
What do you do for a living?
I'm
Orky.
an acolyte, actually. I work for the Temple of Pelor over in.
I don't listen to rap, dude.
Can I do a history?
What the fuck? Oh, pen.
Can I do a history check on knowing what Pelor is?
Pelor, you don't have to. Pelor is the.
Someone told us while we were in town.
So, divinity in this setting is basically like belief in people, belief in other people, and it works so that if a lot of people believe in one person, then they become something called an icon, which is equivalent to a D&D.
Is that the thing from Food Fight?
As a
Yeah! Oh my god!
As a folk hero, it is my overall arc to escalate myself to icon.
Wait, you're a folk
I'm
hero?
a fucking folk hero.
God damn it, you're an asshole.
I'm a folk hero just because I'm a cryptid.
Right, but like,
Because
It's like High comes walking into town, it's like, what's up?
and also-
what are you wearing? What's your character wearing?
And also,
My
Bryson.
character?
Yeah.
So
Like,
Pelor is
I'll show you.
traditionally he's a dwarf who is an
I wanna make
icon.
ramen.
He's a sort of a
I'm afraid
uniter of
of
people.
Don't use
And
the
it's thought
stove.
of as just a really cool guy. But belief can also just be.
Use the microwave.
Divine power can also come from belief in other, other people on a personal level. Like a really strong concept I want for this, kind of like the way this magic works, is a pair of twins. One of which is a cleric, and the other of which is a paladin, who draw strength from each other, and all their divine magic comes from each other.
That's really cool.
That's an idea.
So, yeah. He explains all this to you, and he's like, a few months ago, I decided it was time to leave the temple, so I took the belongings and I set forth on the big road. But
Okay, so I'm Freedom. I'm like full-on trench coat and then a t-shirt and jeans because I couldn't find like the rest of the detective's outfit.
Okay.
some goblin bandits caught me while I was going, and I've been here ever since. My deity's blessings have kept my Pelor's blessings have kept me healthy, but they've been basically not giving me food, so I'd be dead otherwise.
Nice.
Your fucking god kept you alive in this fucking prison hellhole?
My belief in my god, actually.
So which
That
one was
seems
it?
slightly worse.
And hey, look, I survived.
Well, you know,
Well, was it you or was it your god?
it was his belief in his God.
So it was him the whole time.
Yeah, the power was coming from him. That's the like. Okay, all divine power in this D&D setting is
No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking him.
Well,
What do you
no,
ask?
I'm asking him whether he believes more in himself or in his deity.
So you're trying
Because
to
it
get
wasn't
an
your
existential
deity that helped you
crisis?
through this. It was your belief in yourself that you would survive.
That's my belief in my deity, though. It's my...
Right.
I don't really get the question. My belief in myself is my belief in my deity.
Freedom's always calling me a fucking
Are
asshole.
you a
He's trying to
deity,
break
Frank?
this fucking cleric's fucking belief in his god.
He's not even a cleric. He knows one remotely magical ability, which is this cleric ability to turn undead.
Why the fuck do we even have him then?
You don't need to.
Then what are you good for? Oh fuck, that's right. You have to.
Oh my
Just
God.
kidding. We'll ransom him back to his town.
The pug, as a dog breed, fills many a man with the disappointing thought that he might be handsome if he were only ugly enough.
Whoa.
Is this like a
John
whole,
Goodman.
There's a whole breed of dogs that's like so ugly that they're cute.
John Goodman. I'm serious. John Goodman's a human pug.
He is.
Danny DeVito.
No, Danny DeVito's a pug. John Goodman's a bulldog.
And Pitbull is a pitbull.
That's true.
Do you see that tweet Pitbull made? It was like, if I was a dog breed, I'd be a Chihuahua.
Wait.
And after that, he was like, no, wait.
Okay. Okay, so are you guys gonna talk to this guy anymore?
Yeah, let's keep talking to him.
Break his legs.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Sorry, I got carried away.
That freaking-
You
okay.
say that out loud.
I really love hearing people talk about breaking
Okay.
my legs.
So
Can you
Shut the fuck up!
Can you even
Sorry.
Can you even break his legs? They're so short.
I could.
okay, so
I can find him.
this is a tweet. Me, but the green M&M is a chick, and everyone wants to fuck her, even humans.
Yeah.
Alien, I asked where your leader is. I'm getting to it.
Alright, what are we doing?
So we're still talking to him, right?
Yeah.
Well, why don't we ask him about about if he knows anything about this king that we're looking for?
The what?
The dwarf king. Is that what we're doing? That's what we're doing, right?
You're also trying to kill the tree.
But I wanted to ask about the dwarf king since she was a dwarf.
He's a gnome.
What the
Same
fuck?
fucking thing.
Dude, he asked that in character, and he's like, I'm a gnome.
Yeah.
Okay, man. I'm a gnome. I'm not a dwarf.
Whatever,
He's fine.
dude.
He's a hip hop robot
It's
from
the-
before the calamity. He doesn't understand.
It's the same thing. I wish you wouldn't say it like that.
Why? What
Freedom,
don't,
this is seriously racist.
Freedom, what don't you like about me saying it like that?
What's racist about it?
I'm really
They look the
enthusiastic.
same. In fact, it's the opposite of racism.
It's not.
This is reverse racism, and you should be fucking commending me for it.
Not
Oh, you're
reverse.
a South African? Can you tell me about Egyptian history, please?
No, not a revert. Not a revert. I'm doing a bit.
It's fucking Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm doing a fucking bit.
Okay,
No, your character's being really defensive about this too.
Freaking, where can I find some water?
No, every conversation we have is completely in character.
The faucet, if you want to, and there's sparkling water in the garage by the bikes.
Alright, and cups?
Oh
Yeah,
shit, Bryson,
you
can you
can
bring me
just
sparkling water?
Sure.
There's.
Can you go into the fucking dark garage for me and get shit, please? Thanks. Thanks.
Fucking Christ, you guys, I hate you. This fancy is up here.
This looks like a cup.
That's also a cup. I can see that as
I'm just gonna drink water out of this.
And then there's tap water. It's already going through like a water softener outside, so it just takes a filter water to get.
Meow.
Nice.
I pulled the noodle too hard and it broke and splattered me in the face.
You're an idiot. You're dumb. You're stupid. I can't believe you. It's literally been 40 minutes since you guys killed the goblins in the caltrop room. Oh fuck! Thank you, Peter.
You've advanced exactly twice in 40 minutes.
Can we do some noodles?
Alright. So what do you guys? What did you guys ask?
Do you like noodles?
Quit boring the noodles. What did you guys ask?
How big's your dick?
It's 2 inches. Wait, you guys said you were looking for a tree?
Wait, what was that?
Wait, how big's your thing again? I wasn't here. Sorry.
It's 2 inches. That's big for a gnome.
I'm sure it is. What's your name again?
Murphy Fairburns.
Murphy Timberlands? Alright, let's go, Murphy.
So I heard you guys
Muddy
were.
Tim's.
Muddy Tim's.
I overheard you talking about a tree though too. There's one in the downstairs. It's a.
Yeah, we were talking about a tree. A really, really small tree.
Have you seen any fucking
Bryson, could you open this for me?
giant fucking trees around? A huge fucking tree? Oh wait! I don't like that too! And I hit him.
I've heard the goblins talking about a tree.
You speak goblin?
They talk in common. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yes, I do speak goblin.
Okay.
Why do you speak goblin?
Are
you some kind of jester?
I'm a river to my people.
You're what?
I'm a river to my people.
I don't know what that means.
Hit him.
I don't get it.
Hit him.
I don't understand your fucking metaphors, dude.
The reason why I'm so uneducated is that I can't look things up on the internet anymore.